this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We got Dr. Ali back in here with us this morning, and this is day 2 of the Advanced Chiropractic Seminars. We have been going through a whole bunch of clinical things: anatomy, physiology, neurophysiology, neuropathophysiology, biomechanics, biophysics, adjusting technique, procedures, contacts, lines of drive. Adjusting is an art. And when you adjust someone, and he's good at adjusting, I've been adjusted by him yesterday, you move the joint through its passive range of motion into the paraphysiological space, which is that area past the passive range of motion. That's where the pop comes from, the nitrous gas bubble explodes in there. And then you move it to the anatomical integrity of the ligament itself, increasing maximum joint range of motion without breaching the anatomical integrity of the ligament or spraining the joint. And that's really the art of the adjustment, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
Because you're getting full range of motion, you're getting mechanoreceptors and neuroproprioceptive bombardment into the cerebellum,
yeah,
which is analyzed by the brain and then reflexes back down efferently, presynaptic and postsynaptic neurons out of the spinal cord to improve the body's overall function and response. In adaptation, what we're doing really is affecting what's called neuroplasticity. The brain is constantly adapting to its environment, both external and internal. External through the senses: hearing, smell, taste, and touch, and as well as vision. That's also an external sense. That's why whenever we're checking posture, I have patients close their eyes, because you take out the three-dimensional space orientation of the visual neurological environmental, because the three-dimensional space orientation that the eyes give you actually help you stand up straighter. When you have your eyes closed, you go to a position that is mimicking your spinal biomechanics. So posture is really a mirror of spinal biomechanics, and that's why we adjust people based on their posture, and also we analyze their posture pre-adjustment and post-adjustment to see if we've impacted that as well, which shows the efficacy and objectiveness of the improvement that you see with patients improving in their posture. Okay, Doc, let's have you close your eyes and flex your head forward and backwards for me, please, sir. And back to neutral. There we go. Boy, look at that today. See, you're not near as far off to the right today. Stand up good. Let's do this one first. I think my electronics are working a little bit better today, since we put that new control box on there. Yeah, this will be easier today. There we go. Okay, keep your teeth together for me, Doc. Don't bite your tongue. Breathe through your nose. There it is, right there. Yes, sir?
Never gets old.
Nope. You know, we're, when we train licensed chiropractors like Dr. Ali, we go over all the history and examination findings that are indications for this procedure and contraindications for this procedure. So this, when we accept someone as a patient here, I feel and deem them safe for this procedure. And in fact, I've been doing this adjustment, the ring ganger, for 40 years. And out of that 40 years, not one patient has ever even alleged of being injured doing that. I really consider that adjustment to be the safest adjustment in chiropractic, to be honest with you. Yeah, that didn't tighten up too bad either, did it?
That's better.
Okay. should have felt even easier.
Oh, a lot more.
Cool. Now, even though it appears to the outsider that all these adjustments are the same on every patient, that's true in a sense because I'm adjusting the same areas of the spine on every patient and extremities is turning back in, doctor. However, the contacts, line of drive, and the thrust at which you use varies from patient to patient based on their unique anatomy and physiology. Yeah, I'm on the zygomatic, pushing up and back. Side down, swing about an inch. Both arms down. You know, I've seen comments being made that why do you do such a extensive history and examination if you're just going to adjust everybody the same? Well, because you're ruling out pathology and contraindications of adjusting someone by doing a thorough history and examination. And as a professional, it is very important that you rule out pathology or possible contraindications in your history and exam before you even accept a patient. And we don't accept every new patient that walks in the door here either. That's why we do the histories and exams. You can't answer those kind of questions over a phone call or over the internet, so you really have to have a face-to-face history and examination to determine whether a person's got contraindications to getting adjusted or not. And the ring dinger adjustment is just like any chiropractic adjustment. If it's contraindicated to do a chiropractic adjustment because you might cause a stroke, then it's contraindicated to do this as well. Let's have a look. Ooh, look at that. Boy, you squared off like a military man. So, Dr. Ali, what would you share with the doctors who may be watching this about so far this couple days that you've spent in here and what we've gone over and what makes this unique?
First of all, it's a very fun seminar.
Mm-hmm.
Very hands-on. You're not sitting. We're up here doing everything. There's no resting. There's so much information to learn, and to any doctor that hasn't gotten the ring dinger, it's worth it just to come down here. I mean, once you have that,
It's unparalleled, really.
Yeah, it's the real deal.
Yeah, it is.
It's the real deal. You need to do this. I mean, the adjustment is amazing. There's 250 different chiropractic techniques. This is great, but there's none like that. There's absolutely none like that.
Well, this is really what separates the Team Ring Dinger doctors from the rest of the chiropractic population, is that we're decompressing the spine on the y-axis with an adjustment, not these traction machines that are like the DRX 9000 and some of these other spinal decompression machines.
Yeah.
I think those are basically just glorified traction machines.
Of course. And it's interesting, the patients that came in here these few days, we asked them and they tell them, I just saw the videos and I knew I needed to get decompressed. They knew it.
Yeah.
And it does work.
Yep. Good. Well, thank you for sharing your
no problem
information about the seminars. This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. We'll see y'all soon.